Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
Okay, we tried to be a kiss-ass. I don't think it led us anywhere.
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work.
Alright, so we gave our speech, and time to do some business.
It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
Okay, look where he went. So I have to figure out how to get to this dude.
The old fraud. Where is the I used to complain about the shortness of the lecture. I remain profoundly unedified.
Did you see the powerful terror on the great scholar's face?
He looked like somebody about to get his skull drilled.
How revolting.
How exciting.
Forget I mentioned it.
What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars.
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, There is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you.
فأنصحك بأسواق العبد مضايقات للرجال.
Let us get a wider view. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
اختبار العالم الأوسع والشعور بانتشار الإمبراطورية وتعرض ما في جيبك إلى الناس.
Sounds pretty interesting though. Let me get back to you.
Looks clear.
I've lost
I can
Fazil's
use my
greatest
weapons
work.
again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazil's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
Well, sounds very interesting, but I would rather first collect the key, because we really need to get there carefully. Okay. I feel like we can do it somewhere from the outside.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
What?
I was with Iqbal that day. The wall collapsed. We weren't close enough to hear screaming. We saw the message from out there. Nasty. Have to be mad to attack us here. Arrow caught me there. Just a flesh wound. But left a nasty scar, as you've seen.
Okay, good thing that God doesn't detect anything.
Have to bring the Qadi to the rich district later.
But I still don't feel like showing up closer.
I'll teach you my shoulder feint. They always fall for it. Saved my backside too many times. That's how I killed Khurramdin's chief guard back in 23.
Oh,
To the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer to avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from...
that looks pretty cool.
The basement makes my stomach crawl.
Very time efficient too.
This key could be useful. I better not use my weapons here. Be my eyes, Enkidu.
Okay, now where could be the basement? Because I don't really like the idea of entering it from the in the western courtyard, so it should be somewhere here. Western courtyard. Because I don't like the idea of entering all of this like with a bunch of guards and everything. I feel like the entrance underneath would do. But it kind of bothers me because the bird cannot detect it, which means that the entrance is probably more complicated than it is. Okay, so the western one. Access the basement, the western outer courtyard. So speaking, it should be outer western courtyard.
Show me the path ahead.
Outer western courtyard. Alright. No time to waste, let's just keep exploring. I hate how during this mission he's not allowed to run much. But anyway.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
No sign of the entrance. Pretty sure it should be very close to this area.
This looks like a hidden entrance.
Okay.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed. فلترقد بالسلام.
Alright, explore to find opportunities. Oh, that's not good.
What the?
Well, looks like one of them. I don't see really much, really. Okay.
You can pull my teeth out with hot irons before you get me in there. Hold on.
Okay.
I will kill you.
Very surprising. This will come in handy.
That's right, dog. Here goes.
Okay, looks like he gave up. Okay. Still not much of opportunity. Jeez, what's going on there?
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil.
Patience robe.
What have they done to these people?
Jesus Christ.
Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
This reminds me a bit, there's a reference from, what's the game called? Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I kinda did a similar move there.
Where is my robe? I can't meet the scholar without my special robe.
Well, it doesn't look right. Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
What did he call me?
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness.
Curious, what was that?
The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory. No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the order.
Pretty interesting. So many similar... I know, so many similarities back to Assassin's Creed 1 and a couple of other games. But first of all, how do we get rid of this outfit? And second, we need to upgrade our skills, so what do we do next? 2 additional chunks to the focus bar. Slows down while aiming. I don't know. I really want this. And maybe extra tool capacity. And with that, I think we're good to go next. Okay. But I don't know, guys, is it me or this game is actually looks pretty short or something? Like, it really looks like it's more like a DLC neither than a major Assassin's Creed release. Like, the whole map is quite small and everything is explorable.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just follow the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, you cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. the nightmare invades the real world? Or has always been part of it?
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper. Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
Okay, so we get a high rank now. Interesting.